Greetings, everybody, and welcome to another episode of SeptumSin versus the world. I am SeptumSin. This is another DVD Blu-ray update for the 20th of May, 2025. Now, this is interesting because we have a lot of them that are not. And, of course, we do prioritize anime on this update, but I have a few items that I'll be talking about just to, spice it up a little bit, get a little spicy, a little bit of the recommendations. But of course, as always, I do start with Animu and all the Animu. And the first of them is going to be a trio that is being released on the 19th, which will be Monday instead of Tuesday. And this first one up here is Armor Shop for Ladies and Gentlemen, the complete collection. So let's see here. This one here is, I believe, a Crunchyroll product. And let's see, Kurt, store owner Narden, clerk Liletta, and the rest of the Armor Shop crew are out gathering supplies to make their naughty armor to help their own in-house Demon King. With the Demon King's incredible power, they win all their battles easily. But on their way home, they meet a piece of armor that falls from the sky. What do they see then? Welcome, travelers, to the Armor Shop for Ladies and Gentlemen. This is interesting. Of course, looks to be a fantasy anime. Fantasy anime and isekai kind of go hand in hand these days, because the only difference really between a lot of the fantasy anime and isekai is, I don't know about the light novel angle, but usually it's, whether there's a person from another world or not in it, which is kind of sad in a way, but I guess it is as it is. It's usually some sort of gimmick or something, and this one is the weird fantasy armor thing. Now, I'm not saying that's bad necessarily, and if you do want this, it's $44.99, which isn't bad. Well, that's with my Crunchyroll thing, so add 10% onto that. But still, it's still not bad overall. I mean, it's whatever. It's your whatever. So next one on the 19th is Vlad Love, the complete series. Okay, these are anime limited releases. Mitsugu Bamba is a high school girl who is crazy about donating her blood to the point where she feels compelled to visit a local blood bank despite the unfriendly nurse. One day, Mitsugu encounters a beautiful girl there who looks like she has come from overseas. The girl is so pale that she appears ready to faint. Instead, she suddenly starts trashing the blood bank. The girl then loses consciousness, so Mitsugu takes her home. Sounds like a vampire, high school vampire anime, but you never know. With the name and the whole thing, it just feels like that. But in any case, interesting. Not gonna hate on it. Don't know anything about it, but interesting. All right, the last of the 19th releases is ABC Working Diary. Now, I've heard of this before. Again, this is one of those Anime Limited Studios releases. ABC is a bit klutzy and ditzy, but he's full of spunk, and he starts his dream job at a TV station. This is the work comedy filled with all kinds of hijinks. I never knew it was so hard working at a TV station. See, despite having to face unknown rules of the TV business, unique co-workers, and guest stars who have very peculiar quirks, ABC takes them head on with his positivity, work love, family, whatever goes. Please watch over ABC as he takes on TV business. Now, this one looks interesting to me. I kind of like the cutesy angle, but I'd have to see it. I think I'd have to watch it before I would, it's only $13. So one of those like really short episode timings? Yes, it is. know what? I might take a chance on that one. I like stuff that has stuff to do with the TV industry. It does make me a little concerned when I see it, and I think to myself, this might be for little kids. But never hurts to check it out, and it might be fun. It might be. You never know. It is 13 plus rating, so probably not for little kids. All right, so Insomniacs After School Complete Collection. Now this is a re-release. It does have an English dub. Sentai is doing that. Now this is about this observation class or astronomy type class that meets after school because they like being up at night, and it looks fun. It really does. I just haven't gotten to do it. Maybe during one of the sales, I might check it out. It does look like it might be worth checking into. All right, Date Alive set 5 is out. Of course, everybody loves Date Alive. It is a pretty cool series from what I've heard. If you are getting in at this level, well, I don't know. But it kind of reminds me of those things like Deers and my mind is kind of locked right now. But, that's the kind of thing this reminds me of. It's running too long for me to get into right now, but definitely worth checking out. Finally, God's Games We Play is coming out from Crunchyroll. Idle gods starve for entertainment. Give humanity a chance to challenge them in games. And anyone that earns 10 wins will be granted one wish. Now, strategic Fae and former god Leisha enter the games ready to defy its deities. Now, I kind of like this. I think it's kind of a cool concept. It is. I'm not sure it's worth just trying at random. Again, with so many of these able to be seen, not too expensively out there right now. $55.98 is a bit much to do on blind luck, but it is interesting concept. So finally, Batman Ninja. I've talked about this before, but I'm not sure if they've really delayed it or not. But right now, they claim that the 4K is coming out on the 20th instead of the previous one that we talked about. But you go to the page, it still isn't announced yet. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's a decent one. I don't know if it needs 4K. I mean, Blu-ray's fine. I'm not upgrading my Blu-ray. Done. All right, so for some non-anime, we only have 3. 2 releases from Arrow. We've got Jason Goes to Hell, and we've got Jason X, which I think completes most of it. It's cool seeing Arrow release these in 4K. I mean, it's much like the Halloween sets are also being released in 4K, but by another company, but by Shout Factory themselves. I'm fine with my Shout Factory release. Jason Goes to Hell is, I think, misunderstood in some ways, but Jason X is just, it's great. It's trashy. It's trash, but it's amazing trash. It's just fun trash. So if you haven't checked out these movies or you don't have them yet in your collection, hey, you can get them on 4K on Arrow. There's plenty of special features, plenty of cool stuff. And, if you want to just get them all at once, Shout Factory still has these movies on sale as a big set like I do. All right, finally, just because my mother loved this one a lot, A Knight's Tale is getting a Steelbook 4K release. I like A Knight's Tale. I don't know if I need it on 4K. Now, with that being said, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a Knight's Tale 4K. It's actually got some pretty cool stuff. When we talk about found music, we talk about music that's not original to the film, but is music that is inserted into the film. This one has quite an amazing, backtrack to it. It has some amazing acting in it, and it's a very fun story. Just one you just gotta kind of suspend your disbelief for a while. One of my favorites, Paul Bettany, actually, I was introduced to him through this. Or at least let's just say that this is the first one that I really felt like this was great with him. Well, of course, as always, this is a short thing. But we always have fun here when we do these. Of course, let me know what's coming out this week that you are interested in. I mean, I finally found my thing to round off my free shipping for Crunchyroll, so that'll be good. I'll have an order in for that. Hey, if y'all want to see what I've ordered here, hey, let's take a look. What I got on my order here. We got Nobody's Boy Remy. We got Welcome to School, Iruma-kun. And we've got Rick and Morty, and I know I've got another one in there. Let's see, proceed to cart. Where is it? Yeah, we got this one as well. So that is kind of cool. All right, well, I hope you all have enjoyed this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
SeptumSin versus the world. It's that place for all the boys and girls. You'll feel real safe, you'll feel real warm. It's a cozy place to ride out the storm. SeptumSin! SeptumSin and his best boy Jake see the trends that scare us every day. Physical media is going to the side. Doctor streaming will rule the world in time.